Hey everyone, today's a special
Uh,
episode of our Hatchery Chat because we don't have Mark or Maz. Hey,
Hey,
Legit
get those
going up
trash
there.
ass
just
idiots out
kidding.
of
We
here.
we miss him dearly, but okay, no, wait. I have something that I shared with Preston before, but I just want to quickly shit on Taco Bell for a second because I
Oh
actually
yeah.
spoiled the story to Preston, but so like 3 weeks ago, me, Preston, Mark, and Moss were staying up really late in a Discord call, and we were like kind of joking with the idea of going to Taco Bell at like 1 a.m. And we are like, I mean, Taco Bell doesn't close till 2 a.m. We still got an hour. We can go. And we're like, all right, I guess we're going. And we got in the car, and we got in Preston's truck, and at like 12, at like 1 a.m., we all drove to Taco Bell. And so,
They're
uh,
pretty quick too. It was like
yeah.
1:15.
And so we pulled up to the drive-through, and then we pulled up to the drive-thru and like there's nothing there, and we were expecting a voice to come say, hey, welcome to Taco Bell, can I take your order? And they didn't say anything,
They
and we're
didn't
like,
say
and,
shit.
they're not closed, fucking. And so they're like, maybe, and so like it turns out like the two employees there were just super lazy,
There were
and
there were like four people
and,
there.
and they're like, they may have some dumb excuse, like, our computers didn't work, so
Computers down.
we can't take any orders. And so we're like, all right, let's bullshit. Like, it was still an hour away from closing. They should be like, come on, you gotta serve us. And then so yesterday, well, not yesterday, yes, yesterday at midnight, I went to Taco Bell 2 hours before they closed, and then so I pulled up to the drive-through, and I was like, and then nothing. And I'm like, oh no, don't tell me this again. And there was another car behind me, and I didn't want to seem like I was taking a long time. So after 90 seconds of just sitting there in silence, I drove around, and the next car pulled up, and I pulled back around to the drive-thru again. And then the guy behind me, it was a girl. She was like really mad. She's like, hey, they're not fucking ordering. They're lazy ass employees. I'm like, all right, thanks for letting me know. And I'm like, it happened again. Like, dude, at this point, I just
Yeah.
like, and it's like a drive. It's not a super long drive, but it's like, for at least from my house, it's like
It's like
10,
15
it's like
minutes.
10, 15 minutes to get there. Like,
So I
and
heard from
I
Esley
just
the
don't,
trick is just to go inside.
I just,
Wow, what a concept.
no, I know,
Yeah,
but
you
it's
just
just
go
like,
inside
why
and you're
these
just like,
people? It's 2 hours before closing, and they're like, we're not gonna respond to
yeah,
the.
exactly. We're
No
we're
more
gonna we're
drive-thru.
gonna get paid like $12 an hour
Dude,
because that's minimum wage.
it just pissed
We're
me
gonna make
off.
$24 and not work. It's like, okay.
It was
Thank
very
you, Kanye.
disappointing.
Very cool.
But well, one of the reasons why we couldn't have Marco on today is well, one of the things that we're
He's
going to talk
gay.
about. We were going to talk about Call of Duty, and Marco's not a very Call of Duty person. But also today
No.
was the day that he
He
moved
doesn't
into
like things
college.
that are popular.
Marco's moving into college
What?
today. He
Marco's
went.
smart enough to go to college? What?
He went. He.
No,
I don't know how he
he's
got
not.
there.
That's why he's going for a music performance major. Had nothing to do with his
He probably
GPA.
he probably
Mark watches this podcast and is like, this is what you guys talk about when I'm not on?
he probably drove
Yep.
down to Boston,
Music performance. That'd
All my
probably piss
homies
him off
hate
too.
Marco.
down to Boston,
Homies
and
hate
went to
Marco.
college. So yeah,
Yep.
he's moving in today. And also speaking of college, we're all gonna be entering, except for Charles, so except for me. When I say we, I mean me, Preston, Mark, and Moss. But the four of us
I'm in
are gonna be
elementary school still.
we're gonna be entering our second year, a sophomore year of college. Whereas
You
Nick
guys want to tour my room?
is gonna be entering his freshman
Do a
year
room
of
tour in
college.
the middle of the podcast, yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Nick's fully moved in. Uh, so that's gonna be that.
So you have a roommate, right?
Yeah, he's out right now.
Oh, good. Oh God, is he
What's
gonna
his
come
name?
in? Well,
Timing.
I
yeah,
don't think so. I think they were watching a movie.
dude,
Oh, that's cute.
that's
I
pretty nice.
remember
I mean, dude,
watching movies freshman year.
no, I fucking, I don't know. I have so many just shit with my roommate
too.
that like, I've definitely ranted about him to Preston or maybe like Charles.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah,
lots.
Yeah.
he's just so.
I never heard about this.
He was just so awful. Like it was, well, one, like I wanted a single just because like on one hand I was streaming and recording a shit ton, and I didn't want to annoy my roommate by just talking all the time in the dorm. And on the other hand, this wasn't as big of an issue for me, but like sometimes it just felt a little bit awkward with him in the room. And so like I just want a single.
And
So,
on
like,
the
his
third
eyes
hand,
open.
Carrie dislikes people.
yes,
That's
pretty
a very
much.
important part
But
of the
like
story.
I made the mistake, and
He
I made the
needs
mistake
space.
of
Thank you, Charles.
I, Thank you.
Okay.
I made the mistake
That's what his
of
roommate sounded
rooming.
like.
Yeah, basically, dude. I made the mistake of rooming with an international student, and it's nothing against international students, but just rooming with one of them. At least when you are like from the States, at least if you're in America going to college, it's just the cultural difference is just it's weird, and it's weird for me to
I
say
don't know
because
what the fuck you're talking
okay,
about.
yeah, it's weird because my
I
roommate
had an
came from
international
Taiwan.
student too.
but no, dude, he. Okay,
I
he
feel like,
like
it'd be,
roommate
I
was
feel like
from
I'm not
India.
gonna lie.
what?
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it'd be interesting to live with an international student.
It's so much fun.
But he,
Fucking
dude,
fireworks. Mm.
I could tell that he was just
Sorry.
because at least in China, like having parents having only one child was very popular. Well, obviously because of the single child policy, but just like I could tell that he was the only child of rich parents, and
The
just
government does
had
influence that, yeah.
he had never ever had things not go his way because he had an Android phone, he had an iPhone, so he had two phones, he had a Microsoft Surface $1,000+ laptop, he had a MacBook Pro, and he had an iPad. And I get that maybe two phones for international students, but he had a laptop. He had so much, and on top of that, he was like, "Yo, Carrie, I might get a Razer Blade for gaming." And I'm just like, and like, dude, it's fucking crazy.
That's
and so,
sick, bro.
and like, he just like the way he acted, it just like he thought he ruled the world. Like he was so ignorant of everyone else. Like he would just randomly just cough all the time. Like he would just like just cough into his hands. He would just fucking whisper. He would talk to himself.
Yeah.
When we're in the dorms, he would just talk to himself, just whisper. And it was English, but I couldn't tell what it was. I was like, the fuck is like what is he? Is he like like? I thought he was like maybe practicing his English, but he was whispering. I couldn't like I could hear what he was saying, but I couldn't understand what he was saying. And like,
I refrained myself from commenting
why?
on that.
Why?
Could have been bad. Could have been bad.
Maybe but like I couldn't understand what I could hear him, but I was like, this isn't, it's English, but I can't understand what he's saying. And he would like his mom would call him sometimes, and he would pick up the phone and just talk loudly in front of me. Like sometimes he would go out in the room, he would go out in the hallway, which I appreciated, but most of the time he would just sit there and just talk in front of his mom. And the way he talked, dude, his Chinese. He's a native. He came from Taiwan, but it was so whiny. It was so like immature. He was like, mama. He would basically say the English equivalent of mommy. Like he would talk like that whenever he referenced his mom. And I was like, he's a fucking rich single child, and I'm just like fucking losing my mind because he's just so ignorant. And on top of
Carrie's disgusted by strong
He would-
familial bonds.
but like
He's Chinese. He doesn't believe in that shit.
he would snore. This
You
was like
belong to
this
the
was-
government.
That would
this was
suck.
this was like
That would suck a
70%
lot.
of why I hated him. He would snore so loudly. It was so awful. And like I like and so like it was actually pretty it was pretty funny because like when you're snoring, I assume that you're asleep. Like you're out, you know? Right?
He was what?
No, but I assume that, right? Is that not safe to assume?
Yeah.
Right? Like when
That's
you're
pretty safe
snoring.
to assume.
That wasn't the case.
No, but okay, but that's safe to assume that, right?
Yes.
And when
Yeah,
you're snoring,
that's a safe
you're asleep.
assumption.
And so I made that assumption. And so like, and the good thing is though that he was a very heavy sleeper. Like he would fall asleep within 10 minutes. And I hear him go. And so I was like, okay, at least he's out. And I could leave the room on. I could leave some of the lights on and just keep working on my own shit. But like, just I don't know, dude. It was so bad. And just sometimes like I'll just make a loud noise. I just go like, and he would just stop snoring for a second and then just continue snoring. I'm like, what the fuck?
I thought you were gonna take that in the direction of, oh, he just snored for the purpose of snoring. Because I thought,
No.
But
like,
you just did it for fun.
when I brought it up to him, like, hey man, you're snoring a little bit, because like at the beginning I was comfortable talking to him a little bit, but like after a while we just didn't talk. I just didn't. He just made me so uncomfortable. I just hated talking to him, and so like, and I brought it up to him at the beginning. He was like, oh yeah, sorry, nothing I can do.
There's a
And so
million
like
things
I bought fucking like these things you put over your nose and stuff, and it worked. I bought them, but I'm like, I'm not gonna keep buying these for you. And it just like, yeah, I just had a very bad experience with my
It
roommate.
did only bother you. It didn't bother him. I had an international roommate, and I had a great time. So
Lucky for you.
yeah,
what you're talking about.
my roommate so far is awesome.
Was he
Wow.
international?
He's from.
I feel like I'd hate college.
You don't fit in.
Charles, you would hate college?
I feel like it.
I think
Why?
you'd love it.
Why? You
You just got to find the right people to hang out with.
Oh,
Find
yeah.
a sadistic fuck. You'll you two will get along.
Just find like a Corey. Just find like what? Yeah, find a Corey, our Corey Preston. Just find someone like that, and Preston.
Yeah,
Charles
exactly.
Charles would love that guy.
Yeah, just find Corey.
But no, like
You
yeah,
two would
I
get
don't
along
like.
well.
I mean, I can't speak for you, Charles, but like at least Nick, how like you said you like college so far?
I'm loving it so far, actually.
Pretty
Yeah.
lit, huh?
No, it's sweet. I like
Nick's
literally,
like
literally the first, literally the
7
first
girls.
day, I met like 40. I met like 40 people. Like my first day, which was I was
Kind of cringe because there's that whole coronavirus thing going around.
Yo, I
I
coughed
respect the
into
hustle.
50
I
faces
respect
today.
the hustle.
no, I was really worried about the fact that this is going on to like scare people out of trying to meet people. Okay, also
Well-
but like the first guy that I met, he touched base like beforehand, like from Facebook, off of a Facebook group with like a ton of other people, and like I became friends with him really quick, so he kind of just brought me to meet people with him, and I met everybody, and everybody that I liked, I enjoyed being with, and then I found like a couple other people and we got like really close, really fast. There's like 9 of us. And we hang out literally all the time. Actually, my roommate is in that group, and they're probably downstairs watching a movie. But I'm up here because I wanted to play and talk with you guys. So
That's
That is how
cool.
it happens.
Yeah.
It's very quick. It's very unexpected.
yeah,
They catch you while you're sleeping.
and the other thing is like my classes are going great. I honestly don't have as much work as I thought I would, which is nice. And obviously I'm starting esports stuff here, and oh my god, it's fucking sweet. I'm loving that part specifically of this so much. Like, on my floor as well, I found a kid because I'm going for Smash. I found a kid who is literally the same exact skill level as me, and like we've played a couple sets, which is best of fives. Anybody who doesn't know Smash should play best of fives, and it's 2-1 right now. And every single time we've done a set, it's gone to game 5, and it's been amazing.
That's pretty cool though.
Can,
It's so
can I
it's
make,
so
can
nice.
I make
to
a
be able to-
joke here real quick?
Oh,
Yes,
what's up?
Preston.
Nick's
what is it?
favorite part of college is smashing.
Oh, by the way, I had G Fuel for the first time today.
Oh, he's a true game. Wait, that
Thoughts?
Mountain Dew G Fuel?
It's Mountain Dew Game Fuel.
Yeah, that's
But
not G Fuel. That's
No,
fucking
it's not
Mountain
G
Dew. That's
Fuel.
just
No,
that's like fucking Mountain Dew, but it's like, yo, let's add more
Everybody
Mountain
knows
Dew.
real gamers use Sneak, okay? Everybody
exactly.
knows this.
Well, no,
There's no sugar.
The fucking
Because,
Razor G Fuel was called the.
It's just the best.
because like the Mountain Dew people literally like at the end of last year gave the team like 3,000 cans of Game Fuel, and then they got shut down because Corona at the beginning of last summer. So it's literally just still sitting there in the package, like, hey, you guys want some Game Fuel? You can have it for free. And
That's
I was like,
pretty sick.
okay, I'll try it. And
I would like free caffeine. I want an addiction. Yes, please. Me.
I'm not gonna have it all the time. just
No,
when I'm tired.
dude, I remember during
That's what you
college
say.
because like during college, I drank at least the first semester. I drank a lot of like I drank
so
some
much
water,
alcohol.
but I drink
Oh.
soda. I drink a lot of soda because like
very
there
different
was-
first semesters, huh?
because there was there was like a fast food. They're basically like there's basically like a Burger King. It wasn't a Burger King, but it was like a fast food area, like in the same building as my dorm. It was 10 steps. I'm not even kidding you. 10 steps outside the entrance of my dorm. And so in it, there was the soda fountain. And so like sometimes I would just walk in and just take like put my cup up because I had the cup and I just walk back to my dorm. And so I drank so much fucking like Sprite and Coca-Cola because that was like the only 2 sodas I liked from that array. And like I just drank so much of it, dude. Like it was just bad. Like just I don't know. There was it's weird. Like I don't know if it sounds really weird, but it's like I'm very like somewhat nostalgic for my first semester, and that's probably just because like I haven't been able to go back since. So like I mean that's partially
Yeah.
it. But yeah,
I
it was
just
just
came back from a campfire.
what?
I just came back from a campfire. That's where I was today.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
And you didn't take any cool pictures.
Damn. Yeah, you didn't get the yeah, you didn't get
It
the
wasn't a good it wasn't a good boss.
yeah,
fight.
exactly.
Listen,
Good pictures with torches.
I didn't
Yeah, it was
see
like
anything on your Snapchat
No.
story, so
But like Nick, like was it? Because how far is
Wait a
Rose? What's the name of your
2 hours.
It's,
Out zero.
so you're 2
2
hours
hours
away
away.
from home. Like, did that
that
affect you a
sounds-
lot?
kind of nice.
No. Not really. It's like that was the perfect distance away that I wanted. I want it to be far enough away where I would be like, it's like kind of an inconvenience to go home. But if I need to go home, I can.
Right, that makes sense. Yeah.
Like my sister.
I mean, you can say the same thing for me. It's an
Like,
inconvenience to go home.
Just book a flight.
Just pick a
my
flight.
sister went to school an hour away, and she was home almost every single weekend. And I was like, then you're losing out on the experience. But then
Yeah,
my older brother went to school 6 hours away in Boston, and that was like he couldn't come home. Like that would be like an entire weekend trip just driving back home. Like you can't do that, which is why I thought like the distance is honestly perfect.
Right, that makes sense. I mean, like, Preston, remember we talked about the Call of the Void? But I had many Call of the
Yeah.
Void moments in LA where I'm just like, because, like, you have so much freedom in college. Because, like, you can do whatever you want as long as you show up to class. And even then, you don't have to do all that all the
Including
time.
jump off a bridge.
No.
Oh, I don't go to class,
But, like, dude,
I don't.
because of, like, the over, like, because, like,
which is so bad.
like,
But
going from, like, middle school where, like, you had to, like, even like elementary school where if you were going from class to,
everything was structured
if you
for
if you wanted to go from class to class, like you would get in the line and the teacher would walk you to the next class, right? In middle school, you
Dude,
could go between
I would
classes.
be such a good fucking line leader now, though.
Yeah.
Can I just be a professional line leader? Just like $40,000 a year, just lead a line. That's all I do.
I feel like Charles would not be a very good line leader.
No,
Oh
Charles.
wait, I could just be a teacher.
But
Damn.
like, and then like in middle school, you could go between classes freely, but you still had to maybe like maybe you need like a bathroom pass or whatever. And then in high school, even more freedom where you could go, you could have way more. And then to
You could
college,
schedule your own
where
classes.
you could from college, you could literally like you have unlimited. You don't even have to show up to class. No one will care if you don't show up to class. And so there are multiple moments where I'm just like, I could like I have some money. I could just book a
Your
flight.
GPA cares, by the
I
way.
could just book a flight back home. Like I could just do
For-
it. I could like I was just
for all the kids in the audience, the GPA
Yeah.
cares if you skip
well,
classes.
there you go. Yeah.
The
Like,
the GPA does care about
There
that.
are multiple moments where I'm just sitting there
coming
like
from
outside
personal experience.
in like the campus, just staring at because I live really close to the airport. I live like 7 minutes. The campus is 7 minutes away from LAX, and so like I could see planes flying above me. I'm just like, I could just go. Like I could just in the middle of like the semester just get my bags and just fly home. I could very well do that. And I'm just like, yeah, I could. But I'm not
you
going
could just
to.
drop out and
You
go to
could,
trade school.
but
Go
you
weld.
won't.
I could just fly anywhere. Because now that like I don't know, I remember I was super afraid of flying by myself, but now it's like it's not that hard. Now that I've done it,
When were you super afraid
like
of flying
up
by
to like
yourself?
up to like age like it's like 16.
Okay.
Okay,
I mean,
also,
that's not that weird though, because
I just
like
didn't know like all like,
18 is really when you're like, okay, but I'm actually kind of an adult now. Like back in my day, when you hit 18, you could buy nicotine in Madison County.
no, all the
You know.
pressure was also like the fact that I was
You hit peak, right?
like
They changed that to 21 now. So.
part of the pressure was
New
the fact
goals-
that I
new
was
goals
18.
always need new goals.
And like I was
Yeah,
18. I still
exactly.
didn't know. Like you know, it's like you're an
Oh.
adult. It's like, but like I'm gonna fly because I was flying home for the first time for the fall
Yeah.
semester, and I was like, okay, well I know what to do. But once I did it, I'm like, okay, I got it. Like I know what to do now, and it
Yeah.
was much easier.
You get to your gate when they call your zone.
You
Get in the
go,
line.
Go to
Yeah.
the plane.
and then you fly the plane. The
Slow
pilot
as
picks
smooth,
one from the
smooth as fast.
Yeah,
fucking hate.
Yup.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of hate flying.
I like it. I think it's kind of fun.
I don't mind it.
I enjoy it a lot. It's
It's
really.
just-
I don't particularly like it, but I don't mind it.
I'm getting new
Ah,
back.
You know what game there is flying in?
Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Oh, I was gonna go Call of Duty. Cold War.
Oh shit. Well, yeah, that's true.
That's true,
There's-
actually.
There's
um,
helicopters in that game.
That's
Do
true.
you think they're gonna do a BR?
So yeah, okay, yes. I want to
They
shift
are doing
topics.
VR.
I want to shift
They're-
topics to
They're doing a BR.
They're
Yeah.
They're literally continuing Warzone.
Call of Duty World
They're
War,
gonna do
Call of Duty
Warzone and
Cold
Cold
War.
War.
Yeah.
Isn't the official title Call of Duty Black Ops 5 : Cold War?
No, it's not Black Ops 5. It's just Black Ops Cold War.
Then what's with the whole Black Ops
Yup.
5 thing?
It's like a soft reboot.
Because people are calling it Black Ops 5 because it is the 5th Black Ops, but it's not. The title. There's no 5 in the title.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
It's like Modern Warfare. It's like the new Modern Warfare. There's already a Modern Warfare game, but it's considered a reboot, so it doesn't have to have the number in it.
It's technically called like Modern Warfare 2019. Whatever.
Oh, okay.
That's lame. I just
Well, in all fairness, it is the first Modern Warfare because the other one was Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
So
naming
people,
scheme
people
is
who
just
know
so
the
weird.
series
The naming scheme
call
is
it
weird.
COD 4.
Yeah, I call it
But-
COD. I call it COD 4.
Exact. A
That's
culture
what it
fantasy.
is.
Yeah,
But okay,
It is the fourth
I'm
Call
gonna
of
be
Duty.
honest. Who's developing this one again? Treyarch.
Treyarch
Treyarch
technically.
does Black Ops.
Treyarch, no, so Treyarch technically is with this one, but actually, Activision and Infinity Ward are helping them. Like I was talking about the Warzone. I was talking about Warzone. Like they're actually, this one's a lot more collaborative between the three of them than like literally any of the other ones. They want this one to be massive.
Well, Activision's just a publisher, right?
Activision's the publisher that oversees all of it, and they get
Yeah.
like the basic naming rights and everything like that. But the actual
I'm
game
just-
devs for the
Yeah.
actual game devs for the
It's-
for Black Ops.
it's
3
just
is
that-
Treyarch.
Infinity Ward is helping.
And
Treyarch.
Infinity Ward, yeah, Infinity, but because of that, they get some licensing things like with Warzone because Warzone is continuing.
That's
Yeah.
pretty
Supposedly.
cool.
That's what I've heard.
I mean, to be
It's
honest,
gotta.
I saw the trailer and I'm like, okay, this actually, it's pretty decent, I
just-
guess.
I'm
like-
looking forward to the
That's pretty
campaign
cool.
and the zombies because it honestly looks like it. Oh, which Black Ops was it? It was
Yeah,
Black
like-
Ops 2.
Three?
No, 2. 2 had the best campaign, bar none. It had
Really?
yeah, it had Noriega. Yeah, it was a
Eh.
futuristic one. It was a semi-futuristic one.
It was the semi.
Where-
It was a semi.
where like actually mattered. Black Ops 2 is the best game, like best Call of Duty game ever made.
I'm still an MW2 fan.
Yeah, so like who?
Yeah,
like, which games have zombies in them?
I get
All
that.
the
Black
Treyarch
Ops.
games, all the Black
Okay,
Ops
all the
games,
Black-
and
Black
World
Ops
at
2.
War.
Black
Okay.
Ops 2
Yeah, 'cause
had one of the
there's
best
this whole-
zombies.
I don't know. I completely
Black Ops
missed.
2 did have the best zombies though.
I completely missed the Call of Duty train, like completely, because I didn't have an Xbox
Two.
or PlayStation when I was
Too
younger.
bad.
Two had the best of zombies.
That's just
Two.
two had the best zombies. Yeah.
They, I
Except
think-
for-
the gumballs in 3 was weird as shit.
Granted,
Like,
I loved Black Ops 3, and that's probably the one I spent the most time in because of the fact that it had so many maps that you could just play. But like mechanically and like what it did for like in general for zombies, Black Ops 2 was the best. Like it had the best maps.
Origins was so fun.
It introduced the two best maps, Origins and Mob of the Dead. Mob of the Dead is debatable for some people, but almost everybody agrees that Origins is the best map.
Yeah, Origins is fun. Did
Origins
you
is
ever beat it?
it's honestly by far the best map in my opinion.
Nick? Did you beat it?
Yeah, I beat almost every single Easter egg that's important to the story.
Well, I didn't.
It's
get to
it's
do it.
Menendez, by the way, folks.
Yeah, I
Menendez
like
was
to be
the best
honest.
guy.
I
Not
was looking
Noriega.
back. I got
I don't
recommended
know
some
where
of
I
like
got that
the
from,
I got recommended some like gameplay footage of the older COD campaign moments. And like on one hand, like some of
they're
them
heaters.
they were. I was like, damn. I kind of wish I played. Cause like it was just kind of funny though. Cause I clicked on one of them.
I
It was
kind
like
of wish you
like,
had a childhood.
it was like the Battle of Washington D.C. And then YouTube
was
algorithm
it?
was like, oh, you like all of them now. So I got fucking Battle of Paris, Battle of New York City, fucking battle. Like it was like just.
Yeah, Paris was MW3.
Paris was MW3.
New York City was MW3. DC was MW2.
That was home of the mission. I think,
MW3 was my favorite Modern Warfare, but that's just because I didn't play 2.
Modern Warfare 2 is by far
Much.
the best. And out of the three, the only thing I liked about 3 was Drop Zone. I loved multiplayer Drop Zone. It was actually so much fun in Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah, so like with the
They
the
also
new-
didn't have when did they add the death streak? That was
Yeah.
2, wasn't it?
Death
2
streak
had
was-
martyrdom.
Death Streak was in 2, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
but like how's it like?
I think they got rid of that. in
I'm
3.
curious what you guys think of the new one, like just in general, like if you've seen like the trailer and whatnot.
I
I know they
mean,
haven't
it
released the
looks-
multiplayer trailer, but
It looks sweet. Like,
I
it,
think it-
well,
yeah.
granted, it's PlayStation 5. It's next gen. Obviously, they're going to try to make it look as good as possible. Granted, we're PC players. We're probably going to get it on
but
PC.
there's. I'm gonna be honest, like with the PlayStation.
Are you
5
not gonna get it?
graphics- No. Have you heard of diminishing returns? The concept.
What?
The concept of diminishing returns.
I
Yeah.
haven't thought about it too much. No.
What was that?
Like, I
Preston?
know what diminishing returns is, but just explain to how it relates to.
Preston,
PlayStation.
would you say yes or no?
Yeah, I know what
Yeah.
diminishing returns
So like, okay,
are.
here is. You know what? Do you know how to explain it? Because I know how, but like my example might not be the best.
Yeah, so basically it's like at what point does investing more not get you
Yeah.
as much, right? So like if you
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what this
Yeah,
So,
I don't-
so like Nick, like if I have a $100
It's like a
camera
bell curve.
and I upgrade to a
dude. It's like a bell
$5,000
curve.
camera, that's a big upgrade, right?
Oh yeah, but like there's probably
But
like
then
a
if I
small
go from a
difference.
$50,000 camera to a $55,000 camera, what's the difference in quality?
Not that much.
Not that much, right? It's still a $5,000 gap difference,
I
but
mean,
it's
that's
like,
kind of stupid because everybody who knows cameras knows it's all about the lenses.
yeah.
But
No, but like,
Got him.
like you can
he's
apply
not
it
a
to
camera guy.
you can
I'm a
apply-
camera guy.
you can apply it to all sorts of things, and like this thing with graphics. Whereas, like, you know, it's like at some point, like you're like NBA 2K15 to NBA 2K20 on the same gen. Are you gonna? I'm gonna be honest. Can you tell? Maybe a little bit. Maybe it's like the animations, but graphically wise, it's a 5-year difference. But it's like it's not like we're hitting the point of diminishing returns in graphics.
Yeah, but the rosters are kind of different.
But like, I mean, this is where you can improve in other aspects. You can improve like the animation, loading times, like the level of detail and whatnot. But it's like in terms of graphics, we're hitting the point where it's just like we can't go further. It doesn't matter like PlayStation 6, PlayStation 7. It's like
That's just not true.
at least right now. Like,
I was talking to my dad about this the other day. Like the graphics aren't going to get that much better, probably.
yeah,
No,
And-
no, it's gonna take a breakthrough in some other aspect.
yeah.
But this is not even
I was thinking
close
like
to like.
a big
I'm not gonna-
It's just slowing down till another breakthrough.
yeah.
I'm
It's
not
kind of
gonna
like
lie.
AI.
What, Nick?
I'm not gonna lie. I would just it just feels like to me it's getting to the point where they should start focusing on just optimizing what we have so they can lower prices and sell.
What do you mean optimizing what though?
Why would they lower
Like,
prices?
Yeah.
I mean,
They can make this thing for
Well,
$50
no.
and people will buy it at 500.
well, no, because the thing well, no, but the thing is, if they optimize it and like they can optimize the technology and the production
Optimize
of
That
it,
way they can
make-
make it for $25 and
make
charge
it-
500.
make it for less. They can sell it for less and
Oh, you
get
mean the
better business.
console?
Just in general, hardware when it comes to PCs or consoles.
Like,
Does that not make sense?
I think crossplay kills the console wars though.
oh, for sure. At
Yeah,
least
but
like
everybody wants
competitive
crossplay.
FPS.
It's nice.
But like,
Oh yeah.
But Nick,
no,
like,
no, no.
haven't
I think it's a good thing.
haven't we spent the past 6 years optimizing the hell out of the PS4 and Xbox One?
Yes, but I'm talking. That's talking about you're optimizing the
Yeah, that-
performance. I'm talking about optimizing
That's
price.
why they have the Xbox
And,
One
like,
X and
I'm talking about keeping quality the same because it's harder to advance now because there's nothing to advance past 4K as of right now. So it's harder to advance.
There's
So why not
8K.
optimize? Why not optimize the
there's
like?
16K. I'm pretty sure there's a
Optimize what, though?
32K.
I'm confused as to what
Like-
you're optimizing.
There's a
Like, make it
Just
more-
make it so it runs better. Make it so it runs better. That way it can run more games better.
and make
Right.
the manufacturing process more efficient so it costs less money so you can sell it at a lower price and sell.
So
and
you can sell it
better.
at the same price point and get a
The
bigger
companies
margin
are already
for your
making it as
shareholders.
efficiently as possible. They're just selling it at the same price. Like if you can make a product for $100 and sell it for 200, right? But what if like we can make the manufacturing process more efficient and manufacture for $50? The consumer's not gonna know. We can still charge it for 200. You know?
That's
Better yet, you can make a pill for 69 cents and sell it for $3,000 while you have the patent.
But do you see like I think most companies have already like obviously they're gonna try to keep costs down and make things as efficient as possible.
They trying to make that money. They got
But they're still gonna charge it high.
shareholders
Like
that
just
run
because
their
they make things,
lives.
just because it's something cheaper to make, they're still gonna sell for the same price. The consumer doesn't know that it's
Think
cheaper to
about
make.
it. The more money
If
they
there's a
make,
lot of
the more money
competition-
they
if
can
there's a lot of
influence the
competition
government
in the
with.
market, though, they're gonna want to sell it for less so they can get more business.
That's
but-
fair, but I don't know
But
enough.
there
of that.
really isn't that much competition in the market. Like for PlayStation, if you've owned PS3, if you own the PS3, you're buying the PlayStation 5. I almost guarantee it.
Oh, you mean the 4?
Nobody. No, I mean the 3.
Oh, okay.
Because and here's why, right? If you own the PS3, you bought the PS4, and then when the PS5 comes out, it's a no-brainer. You buy PlayStation.
Yeah, that's
right?
fair.
If you bought an Xbox 360, you bought an Xbox One, you're most likely to go to the Xbox Series X.
It's not.
But But here's the deal. Here's why they don't have to worry, right? Is because there's not going to be that big of a difference. It doesn't matter what price point they sell it at. They just need the better hardware, right? That's
not-
really
that's
what
true.
matters with crossplay. But PlayStation's going to win anyways because it's PlayStation. They won the
That's
PS4.
not
I have a
necessarily
feeling
true.
they'll win the PS5.
What you were saying, like about having Xbox go to Xbox One then to Series X, is not necessarily true because I've known a lot of people who've actually switched.
But how many
I
people though?
Did
Did they buy the Series X?
I'm talking.
No,
I was gonna
'cause
say
it's not out yet. What I'm saying is, if they bought a 360 and then they bought an Xbox One and they didn't buy a PS4, I have a hard time believing they're gonna buy a PS5
they're gonna buy a
because
PS5.
they played Xbox
better.
their whole life. The PS5 isn't better. The Series X is better from a tech perspective. Like
Exclusive.
hardware-wise,
But game-wise, PlayStation wins like by
Exactly.
3 times. Like the exclusives on PlayStation are infinitely better than what's looking for Xbox right now because they have Halo. That got delayed.
I mean, Halo Infinite looks pretty good. That's all I'm saying.
It looks pretty good, but it looks just as
PlayStation,
good as the other 7
Okay,
games that are from PlayStation.
PlayStation 5 doesn't look like it actually has that many heaters, though. It looks like it has a lot of different brands that are meh.
It has decent compared to Xbox's nothing.
Yeah.
Very, very, very well said.
Like, the
And
games
it's
in the
gonna probably
review
gonna end up
are
selling for
ridiculous.
cheaper because Xbox Series X is rumored to sell as of right now at 600, and Sony said that
Sony hasn't released shit.
No, they
I'm
haven't
not
released shit, but
I'm not
everybody-
buying any of their corporate espionage bullshit
No, anybody
until they
who's been,
come out with a
anybody
price.
who's been looking into the like console wars between these two specifically, like this release, saying that it's almost guaranteed that the PlayStation 5 is going to be cheaper. It's almost an 100% guaranteed that it's going to be cheaper, probably by $100, and that's going to make a huge difference for a lot of
Because
people.
it has worse hardware.
When the PS4 and Xbox One came out, were they the same price? I remember Xbox was more expensive, wasn't it? No.
No.
Yeah, it was.
No, Xbox was more expensive.
But how
And
much?
it wasn't
$100?
even better. That
100.
was the issue.
$100? Okay. Yeah.
What'd you say, Preston?
Yeah. But the issue was the Xbox at One wasn't even that much better though.
Exactly.
Right. Okay.
But PlayStation.
Yeah. I don't.
Please don't raise your right arm while like that.
Yeah. I don't.
That's it's kind of sketchy. Nick.
Yeah. That's. I don't know.
While
If that's a look.
espousing a brand, they got you in the cult.
I don't know.
they
If that's a
got
look,
ya.
Nicholas.
Next, he's gonna start worshiping the government too.
Okay,
They
but
got
also,
College has gotten to him, man.
Nintendo makes the best games.
Thank you for your opinion. So.
Nintendo also sold the Wii U. So
Hey man.
I mean, they brought it back with the
some
Switch.
hits, some
but
misses. Some hits,
the-
some
the
misses.
Wii U
We always forget about the Wii U, and you can't forget you can't forget the Wii though. The Wii literally is like
the Wii was a heater.
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
Wii just fucking yeah.
and then
honestly,
there's the GameCube, which released like I have like 5 games that are in my top 15 games that are GameCube games. Like Super Smash Bros. Melee is literally I think is the greatest game of all time, and I don't even fucking play the game.
Me too.
Me too. Yeah. I haven't played it either.
I don't play it. Yeah, no, I just don't play Smash.
Oh, you're missing out.
We're gonna say President?
Probably. Oh, I was just wondering why I didn't play Melee anymore. Because it's not like it's
right.
dead.
Because it's not. It is not dead. There is a freaking competitive scene for it 19 years after.
That's what I'm saying.
What do you mean?
It's not like it's dead. Why don't you play it? If
Because
one of
it's
the best
hard.
games ever.
It's impossible.
Nick's
Melee
bad at Smash. He's bad at Smash.
Wait,
Melee is literally impossible.
not to put you on the hot seat here. I thought you said you enjoyed challenges, Nick.
I do enjoy challenges, but the thing is, I was literally born the year that Melee came out.
So?
So by the time I was old enough to learn how to play the game, there were already professionals playing the game better than I possibly could get.
What's
like,
wrong? There are professionals that play Overwatch way better than we could. Why do we still play it?
It would take me probably 2 or 3 years to get as good as the professionals were.
Why are you always just aiming for the Mount Everest of professional gaming? You're like, I'm not gonna play this game unless I can go pro in it, guys.
That's not what I mean.
That's
That's
why
what I
play
think
StarCraft
sometimes.
2.
With you, Charles?
Yeah, sometimes I just like if there's no reason to play it, I just don't want to play it. Like,
Well, yeah.
Well, isn't it
Dead
a big
ass,
reason to
like-
have fun? Like if you don't have that, if you're not gonna have fun playing a game, then that's fine. Like I get that. No, I
no,
mean,
Last time I had fun, I was in the woo. Okay, fun's out the window. I'm here to fuck bitches and make money, and that's it.
yeah, I feel like a
I'm
part
not
of
good
me,
at
like,
either.
stop playing games for fun, because I
we
just
say it
want to.
again.
A part of me stopped playing games for fun. Like, it's all about like the competitiveness or whatever.
That is why I like single player games.
Wait, so why do you play CS:GO?
Because it's competitive and it'd be fun to be a professional in that.
But
you
like,
just said that you weren't having
Are you
fun playing.
are you like that good,
No,
or are you working to be that good, or what?
want to.
No, I got it. I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna wait for the next Counter-Strike game, and he's just gonna be sick at it. He's gonna be the next Shroud.
there's not gonna be
Got
an
it.
it's gonna be Counter Strike. It's just CSS.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but like yeah, Charles.
like all guys I play for fun, but like I don't really play that many other
Do you
games
though?
like for fun. Actually,
you?
I play Fall Guys to win.
Or do
Yeah,
you play for the crowd. Everybody plays it for the crowds.
But like,
We don't
I tried
mess
to play
around.
Halo for fun for a little bit, but I kind of just got bored since like I
Because-
Which Halo?
was it because like you were missing that feeling that like of like winning, of like beating someone else? You're like, yeah, I'm better than them.
well like I don't know, like if I'm not like 1 second, I can't get my words.
It's okay.
Fucking,
A
like
true gamer.
like,
He's molding so hard he can't even speak.
Would you
Respect that.
would you say that like now you're not playing? Well, do you enjoy playing Counter Strike and winning, like beating other actual IR people like in CS?
of course
Then
I
like,
like winning, but like
right.
there's also a bigger picture to that, I guess. Like the ultimate goal is to be a pro at it, I guess.
Do
but
you legitimately think that you could get there, or like
if I tried hard enough, maybe.
do you think you're trying hard enough right now?
No.
I think you're just AFKing in CS to farm hours.
Yeah, you were AFK today. You messaged me on Discord like, oh, sorry, Carrie, I'm not home right now, and I'm like, but you're in C. I'm like, I look at the Steam, I'm like, you're
Oh,
in
yeah.
CS:GO. I'm like, what the
I played a game right before I left, and then I just left CS:GO on.
Yeah,
I do that all the
He's
time.
just
Just farming hours. Yeah, look at that.
He's
How many
just
do you
trying to
have
make
right
one of those funny
Like 4,000.
responses.
4,000, dude. There's probably like 10% of that just in the menu.
More than 10.
Way more
Definitely
than
more than 10%.
25%.
Probably.
probably around
Oh
there.
my god.
Like it's a lot
1,000
of AFK.
1,000 hours in the menu.
Wow, he's just farming hours.
Yeah.
And then we can go to pro leagues. Like, yo, I've spent 5,000 hours in CS:GO. I'm pretty experienced. Like,
Dude, I spent more than
Listen.
100 hours in a call straight.
yeah, it's
I I spent 1,000 hours staring at the menu. Okay, I know how this works.
Yeah, I know how
You
to.
need
But-
somebody to queue you up. I can.
But
do
like
it pretty
Nick, so like
quick.
you said that's why you like single player games for the competitiveness, or for
No,
a challenge.
for fun.
Probably
Oh,
because
for
there
fun.
isn't competitiveness.
But then like but like so do you see single player games for fun and then online for multiplayer games as for competitive?
The thing is, online games / multiplayer games can still be fun, but then there's also the alternative of being competitive, because I'm a competitive. I am a competitive person. Like, but the thing is, when I play Smash competitively, I enjoy it. I genuinely love playing Smash competitively, and I enjoy it a lot. But like, I love single player games because the only reason usually you play a single player game is to enjoy yourself. There's no pressure of being competitive. There's no pressure literally from anybody else other than yourself to do whatever the fuck you want.
unless you're speedrunning.
I can't relax playing a video
Fair
game.
enough.
It is impossible.
That's a pretty large asterisk.
Yeah, like I mean, but like Charles, have you played single player? Like, have you played single player games before? Like, how many?
I have.
Like what?
do you
Last
play
one I-
anything other than CS:GO or Fall Guys?
Valorant.
hold on.
Like, no, the
does-
only
he
reason
doesn't
is like,
really
but like,
play
can you not just enjoy a multiplayer game like also for fun?
Like single player
The-
game.
My thing with
was
the
a Halo
multiplayer games is they get frustrating a lot
because
easier
you're losing,
because of the yes.
and you
'Cause
want to fix that by being
everybody-
competitive,
You want to fix that by getting
by
better.
trying harder,
Not
and like.
necessar- Yeah, it's a thin line. Like sometimes I can play and just try to have fun, but then there's also
Because like
sometimes,
the
I
thing
just wanna beat the
is
shit out of some
is that if
kids.
I'm playing like it doesn't matter what multiplayer game I'm playing, Overwatch or CS or Valorant, I will try my hardest, but if I lose, it's a fucking game. What am I gonna do?
You
Get
lose
mad
your
about
internet
it?
points, Gary. You lose your internet points.
Oh, true. Like that's the thing. It's like I will try my hardest, and like
My
there might be
internet
times,
SR does go down.
like there might be times where maybe I'll do maybe a bit of a dumb flank or like I'll do something, but it's like I'm just trying to have
He
fun.
does those a lot.
Yeah, I throw, but
He
no,
throws very
it's just like I'm trying my and like the fun of
He
it
likes
comes
to
from
main tank as Ana.
the fun of it comes
his
from
favorite
like when
pastime.
you do win. It's like I'm playing against other people, like other real people, and so it means something when I win. And it's like, but if I lose, I don't get
I
too
get
mad about
very
it.
easily annoyed if I'm not better than somebody at something. I'm not gonna lie.
Video games just frustrate.
I mean, that's just you being competitive. I mean, it's just us being different people.
I guess my thing is like a lot of stuff in video games. It's just like it's just annoying. Like I find video games very fun, but also very annoying
Yeah,
because
yeah.
like
Cut to the
in real, well in cut to Fall Guys,
yeah.
but in but like in real life, if I'm playing basketball, I'm like, okay, I get how that shot didn't go in, but I'll be shooting at somebody in Valorant, and I'm just like,
Fucking no regs.
what do you
and
mean
IRL.
I missed?
Fucking physics
Yeah,
of the basketball,
exactly.
bro. The physics engine in IRL just in real life just ain't what it used to be,
And
bro.
don't even get me started about Sombra, okay? Oh,
Dude, fucking bro. After the Debs, fucking patch acceleration on the basketball back in the 1800s, bro. Fucking basketball was different, dude.
exactly. It was crazy.
I mean, like,
Wyland.
I just remember because like Preston got cucked once in Fall Guys by one guy, and then he just spent the next minute like just listing off all the insults he could possibly get on this one guy.
Okay, I didn't even get cucked. I was just in the front row, and he just held me.
He
And
pulled you
yeah,
up.
it was literally the entire match was just me desecrating anything he could have possibly held sacred.
Oh my
So-
god.
One of my favorite pastimes, actually.
But like Nick, do you share that same sentiment with Charles? Where Charles is like, if someone's better than him, he gets a little bit annoyed. Like,
Depends. If someone's better than me, I'll accept the fact that they're better than me. Because the thing is with me, when someone's better than me, I also kind of get excited because I'm like, okay, if this guy's better than me, then I know that I have somewhere I can get better as well. I like the feeling of improving and seeing the fact that I did improve.
makes
I
sense.
felt that way. I felt that way over the past couple of weeks. I've improved at Smash, and honestly, it feels great. But there's still people who are better than me, and there's still ways I can improve. But the thing is, it pisses me off more than anything when I'm playing against somebody who is better than me and they aren't trying. That pisses me off.
Hmm.
They're not trying
I get that.
literally at all.
Because you're missing
And
out on an
they're-
opportunity to
they're
learn.
kicking my ass.
Because you're missing out on an opportunity to learn.
It's also kind of embarrassing.
Did you
Well,
feel that
no,
way,
like,
Charles?
If somebody's kicking your ass and then they're just like eating chips, it's like, okay, that
so
like I get it on bad, but that seems kind of disrespectful.
I like improving, but like I don't know.
Me too.
Thank you, Charles. No, but like, do you if someone's better than you, do you just accept that and like you're like, okay, well at least I have something to learn from this guy, like maybe how he plays it.
I'll learn from it, but like it's not gonna stop me from being annoyed because I lose.
But then like, you say that you're not trying your hardest to go pro, and so it's like, but you also want to be. It's like the
I
work
wanna
you're putting in, you're not putting enough work to get really good. So like, but you also get mad when you're not as good as you want to be. You know, you get what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Well, okay. I'm not trying my hardest, but I'm not trying my hardest. You know,
I get
Like,
that.
but I'm not.
It's just like I couldn't care less. Like I'm not practicing my hardest to win, but it's like I'm still gonna get frustrated when I lose.
well, because the thing is, losing sucks.
But like,
Yeah,
but
I just enjoy talking shit. Like I enjoy doing well in games, so I can just talk shit at other people. You know, that's kind of what I enjoy. Cause like when you're above somebody on the leaderboard, what can they say to you?
Right.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. They can't say
Because you
anything.
can
to you.
instantly-
I'm surrounded
So
by
you just
competitive
gotta-
people. They're all gonna. They're all gonna.
Some people.
Oh yeah, because when you look at
So
that
you,
guy,
you
you
can
look at
just
that
do
guy's,
whatever you want.
when you look at that guy's KD, he tries to talk shit. You can just go 2-6, 2-6.
Yeah, yeah,
But-
exactly.
But like, so then, like, I think like I get where you're coming from, and like at least for me, there's a balance I strike where it's like obviously I love to win, and I'm not gonna shit talk people, but it obviously feels good to beat someone. It's like I'm
Well,
better than you, and I can type subscribe to
I
as I
don't-
found in match chat. But like, but like,
I think it's literally only Nick and I that enjoy talking shit.
there's
to
just
other
a
people.
balance. But see,
We're
Nick
we're
is
just a
wholesome.
different breed.
Nick is wholesome. Like the worst thing Nick could say is like, "Yeah, fuck you, bitch." And it's like, I gotta be
Okay,
careful. I gotta be careful.
We are on different.
okay.
We were raised in different households. That is
Okay,
true.
no. So the thing is
We
about me
had
talking
very
shit.
different friends.
No. So the thing about me talking shit is it is literally only Call of Duty. It is literally
That's
only
true.
Call of Duty. Also, actually, I might be playing Call of Duty as an esport. Well, I'm not as good at the game nearly comparatively as I am at Smash.
As me.
but I just might go
Use a controller.
You.
Use a controller. and
Wait,
use
I
the-
didn't think about that. I might
No,
actually-
PC. Use keyboard for Smash.
You can use fight sticks for Smash. You can use fight sticks.
No,
I
but, like,
would get one.
It's just
like those
but-
big pugil sticks.
Like
Like
the
those-
actual
those types of
fighting
fight
game layout,
sticks
like
are-
the ones like that
Yeah,
have
yeah. No, I knew what you were talking
Just,
about.
just
I
the word
was just-
pugil. Those big pugil sticks. No, but like at least
Yeah.
it's like striking a balance because it's just like at least for me, getting mad is just like it's there comes to a point where it's just not like worth like my negative attitude at something.
But okay, so the thing is with that is I've tried so hard to have that mindset, but for some people it's just impossible.
That I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. That's just
Doesn't
people being different.
matter.
Yeah. Like, and if you're gonna get mad, but like at one hand, just like I get getting mad, but it's like just please, no matter how mad you get, just keep it in the back of your head. It's just a game. You're not gonna be in a year thinking about like, oh, remember that
That's a
one
weak
match on
mindset.
fucking on
That's
on,
a weak
on,
mindset.
on Battlefield where I missed
That's
my
a
down
weak
B and
mindset.
like you're not in a year you're not gonna be thinking about that unless it's like a fucking tournament. But again, it's
No,
just like.
because in a year he will have practiced his down B in that situation. And
And like,
he won't make that same
if you're just
mistake again.
queuing up for competitive and
You
like
won't have
Overwatch
to
or
think about it
CS
again.
or Valorant, it's like in a year, are you gonna remember that fucking? No, it's like it's just even
Probably.
in like half a year.
It's gonna haunt me till I die.
Preston fucking has
in a-
VOD saved
in a-
of every game he's played ever.
Actually, I do have a memory of a COD game that I lost that I literally remember exactly how I lost, and I was so angry about it.
Was it competitive?
It was competitive Black Ops 3 because there was arena.
How
mode.
long ago was this?
That was so good.
I played Black Ops 3. I tried to. I played it a lot. I played the multiplayer a lot, and I loved it. And I tried to play arena all the time because I enjoyed the more competitive aspect of it. Like I enjoyed trying. I played with my friends, and I was in a 1v5. It was the last round, and it was last round, and I literally was like running out of ammo, and I killed three people. I killed three people with the last 10 bullets in my gun. And switched to a sniper that I had as my secondary, and quickscoped the fourth guy, hit him in the chest, and got a hit marker and died. I was so pissed. I remember exactly what map I was playing. I was playing on Outbreak and Black Ops 3, and I was so pissed.
But I'm gonna
Yeah,
say,
yeah,
how
Carrie.
long ago was
Yeah,
this?
Carrie.
Nick?
Halfway through Black Ops 3, right before the Chronicles came out.
So was that like?
Just give me the year. Give me the fucking.
I think that's
I
like
don't remember
Yeah.
I don't remember what's on it.
Give me the year. The 2015, 2020.
I think it was like late 2015.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, I need to look this up.
But again, like
it-
as much as you, I like Nick, I don't, like that. Holy shit, that's 5 years ago. Like, but at the same time, it's like yes,
It would have
Bro,
been.
you can
Bro,
remember that.
no,
You can tell that
it would
story.
have been. It would have been 2017.
But like,
2017? Really?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Zombie Chronicles.
It was late 2016. It was late 2016, probably.
Dude, isn't
Yeah.
it wild to think that people that were born in 2007 have phones right now?
yes,
It's,
Why
I
is
thought
that
about
weird?
that this morning, and I'm like, bro, these kids are. I thought they were young, but they're like
Okay,
13 now.
okay, Coomer.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
my little sister was born in 2000. Carrie's little brother was born in 2007.
Yeah.
right?
There are people who like just like yeah, it's like little kids right now, like 6, 7, even 8 years old. They're born like 2012, and you're like, oh my god, and you're like, that trips
They're
me
just
out.
now getting introduced to memes.
That's
They're
what
having-
trips
It would
me out.
having a
It would
midlife
be
crisis
wild.
through your life.
It would be wild to get introduced to memes in the state that they are and not know like what they were.
Yeah.
You know, like back in the day where there was just like one does not simply.
Yeah.
Or it,
Like
it
the
was
fucking
just
troll
it was
face,
just
like
like a
Yeah, it was literally
yeah the troll
faces.
or just like the rainbow background with a white text.
yeah.
You know, like with whatever, like a velociraptor in the middle or whatever. Like,
But no, I mean, but like Nick, like that game 5 years ago, like I know like, you can remember it and you can tell it, but it's like,
I know it doesn't matter. I
exactly,
know it
yeah,
doesn't
it's
matter.
like it's some obviously it's fun to remember it, and it's like
Matters to me.
It matters
Nick.
to me because instead of that being
I care about your fat L.
yeah, my Call of Duty, my fucking 5-year-old Call of Duty KD ratio got ruined. All right, like
but the thing is,
No,
for me,
it would have been pretty good from that clip.
no. So the thing is for me, and the reason I remember that is I could have turned the shitty memory of that pisses me off every single time I think about it into an amazing memory. Like, oh, I won a 1v5.
but on the range, but on the
But it
spectrum of
wasn't meant
shitty
to.
memories, Nick, like there are far shittier
There are
memories
far,
to have.
yes, they're far worse. I'm talking when it came to what we were talking about. I was thinking like,
Yeah,
I have-
I know, but it's like in the grand scale, like even like your life, even like just like your personal life, there are like I don't know. And
yes, I understand.
comes
There's-
What
back.
if Nick
Like,
won
the-
that and he went pro?
In my opinion, the worst memories are the ones you don't have.
That's deep.
That
The worst memories is the shit you did that you don't remember. That's
I've had-
the worst.
Wait,
when
okay,
you
but here's the
kill
thing.
someone
Like,
that you don't remember.
I-
You've had that, Carrie?
no, like I've had it, and like I expressed it in a different way than you, but like I'm because this
I'm
is.
talking about getting blackout drunk.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. Maybe we did express it in different ways.
Wait, what are you talking
No,
about?
I'm talking about like because most of the time, like when you're taking photos of like maybe like most of the big memories you remember, like family trips or like your graduation.
Oh, you're
or, like,
talking about pictures?
No, but I'm talking just like memories, you know, obviously you remember like the big moments, right, in your life, and like
Yeah.
but to be
usually.
but yeah, usually, hopefully, but like
I don't remember
there's also a
I
ton of
I
like
don't know. I
there's
don't know.
also there's a ton of like tiny memories that you experience in between those big moments, you know, and so like most of the time you just forget them. And like I didn't want to lose them, and so that's why like I'm sure like Preston knows. I'm sure like, most of you know, but it's fine if you don't. But it's like I have a ton of shit just archived on my hard drive of just random shit I've recorded, and like now I've gotten to I started doing this in like 2016, and I've gotten to the point now where I have a fucking treasure trove of just random memories or random videos and photos I took in like high school. And like maybe like after class or at random stuff.
He probably has 5 hours worth of him just running up a road to set a GoPro.
No,
so they
no,
can
that
walk
that
past
Preston,
it.
we'll talk about that.
Fan
But no,
questions.
but it's just like no, but like I'm gonna be honest. Like I remember like Andrew.
Charles is tired.
I remember Andrew especially, but Mark and Moss did this well. They gave me so much shit for like, oh, he's recording everything, and now fucking like they're like, it's
Now they
just so
wanna see it.
exactly.
I still give you shit for it. I don't want to know what I look like in middle school. Listen, there's still a clip that's edited where it's just me swearing while we were playing kickball.
Oh yeah. No, but it's like
that
but
was
those are,
basically
like,
my introduction to Mark and Moss's parents.
but those are like value, but like no, those memories are only gonna get better as time goes on, and it's like I don't regret
that
it.
is true.
Okay, we're going to fan questions because
Homie's got a
Okay.
mask.
oh, it's Nick's roommate. Yo,
Yeah.
what's up, Nick's roommate? Okay, fan questions. Not Nacho asks who would get married first out of the whole group, and who wouldn't ever get
Marco.
married. Marco, yeah. Nick.
Marco's had a girlfriend for
Marco's had a girlfriend since 8th
Yeah.
grade, so that's like what 6 years
Facts.
now. 6 years. Fucking
Yeah.
Nick, we're 19 years old. Nick's almost had a girlfriend. Mark's had a girlfriend for like almost a fourth of his life. Third.
Third.
That's so cringe.
A third of his life. That's
He's-
actually insane. That's actually
He's gonna have to dump her in like 4 or 5 days though.
Oh.
Well, it's no September.
Oh,
We can't have that shit.
So So-
that is.
but yeah,
I was
Wait, what?
making the joke earlier, Charles, that I've started No Simp September like 5 years early.
Charles, why'd you say Nick?
I don't know.
Thank you.
Wait,
That-
Nick, you got married first.
He's a very nice gentleman.
Yeah, he probably
I'm gonna get
slays.
married. You think I'm gonna get married first? No.
Yep.
I don't
I
know.
personally
Nick-
think I think we can
Nick
all agree on
slays.
this
I'm
though.
a fucking coward. What do you mean?
I think
Nick-
hey,
Nick
Nick, you have a
slays.
girlfriend. That's more than all of us can say. You have a
Had.
girlfriend. That's what all of us can say. That's more than all of us can
Had.
say for. Okay.
Had you.
But
Sad.
here's the thing. I think we can all agree on this though. Charles is never gonna get married.
What? Why are you picking on my boy Charles?
No, I think it's personal choice. I think no. Out of all of us,
I don't know.
Out of
I
all of
think
us,
Carrie
Charles-
may be relatively professionally focused. If,
No, dude,
yes,
if you know what I
yes,
mean.
exactly.
Like I thought
I
about
just
this,
can't
like,
imagine Charles as
I
someone
want
who
to,
would like.
but I can't imagine me.
Yeah,
actually getting married.
I can't imagine.
But
I
want
think
to.
Charles is the least likely.
Charles
to get married.
as a dad is gonna be the worst thing. I feel sorry for those kids. They're gonna need counseling.
Mhm.
Oh
He's just
my
gonna,
god!
He's
Imagine
gonna throw an egg
Charles.
at a 3-year-old, smack him on the back of the head, and just die laughing.
And go back to fucking CS:GO. Like these are my glory days, man.
Oh my goodness.
No, yeah, I think I think Mark definitely would get married first, and then like out of all of us, who would least likely to get married? I think Charles. I'm not saying Charles is never gonna get married, but like, yeah.
I really don't know.
Thank you, thank you, Preston.
I feel like Preston, you're also gonna be a partier for a while.
Damn. He thinks
What,
I'm
what
a
do you-
partier.
Preston's is a
I-
viber.
I'm big viber, dude.
I don't like that word, Viber.
Nondum
Viper.
asks, "What is the best and worst purchases you've ever made?"
Oh.
Oh, worst purchase I ever made was I bought a $500 airsoft gun that didn't shoot straight.
Oh, that's
I never bought another airsoft thing. Best purchase I ever made was 5 shares in Amazon at $40.
there you go. Investing for your future, Preston.
That's good.
Hey, I doubled that. I doubled that so quick. If I had $1 million, I would have $2 million.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
that's how fast
that's
it
true.
doubled.
Oh my god, I have one.
That's what happened when things.
I have
double,
one. I
Preston.
have one too.
What?
So my worst was I bought Avengers Infinity War for one day.
What-
I
the-
bought the movie.
on
I bought the
Blu-ray?
full movie just to play it on New Year's Eve for the snap on when the ball drops.
So when it becomes a new year, Thanos snaps like those things.
Did you make it happen?
Yeah, I made it happen. I never watched
Do you
it.
even have the video saved? Like, did you just get rid of it because of the snap? Or do you at least save the
No,
video?
I didn't video it.
Oh my god! You even saved the
What?
video of him recording the fucking Nice.
Charles, the meme potential.
How much was it?
You
How
gotta
much
think
was
about
the
the
movie?
memes, man.
It
Probably
was
not very expensive.
no, I bought it on Apple. It was like $15.
Oh my
Why didn't you
God.
just rent it?
That was the. I don't know.
Again, worst purchase,
I
Preston.
mean, I own it
That's
now.
fair. That's fair.
You have a best
All right,
purchase?
I have one. All
Yeah.
right, right.
I don't know.
What? What is it, Nicholas?
What's the
Oh,
worst
I-
purchase you ever made?
Charles had his Charles.
No,
No,
Charles-
he just said, "Oh no."
I didn't know.
Oh.
It-
So this is gonna sound super like really cheesy, but my best purchase was definitely my computer.
I was gonna say that, to be honest. Wait, I have a better one. Wait, I fucked.
Oh.
Wait, go on.
No, it was my computer.
Is it
Not only
deodorant,
because
Craig?
I was gonna say my computer not only because it led me to meet you guys, but also just in general, like computer, like ever since
Kinda lit.
I started playing on PC, like I just like
Live the
I
better
was-
life.
Become a better human.
video games before I got my computer, but like I was never a gamer. Which is a
Now he's a
You're
gamer.
a gamer.
that's a bad way to put it, but like you know what I you
No,
know
that makes
you-
sense. It like opened a whole new world of like what like
I mean,
Yeah,
he's not a
no,
cute,
exactly.
of
he's
gaming.
not a
Whole new
cute,
world of gaming, guys.
And then
he's not
by
a
far,
cute
my-
e-boy yet, but
by far my worst purchase was I love playing my
Gamer
guitar,
boy.
and I have my guitar over here actually.
A what?
But it's an acoustic guitar. A guitar.
A guitar.
I have an acoustic one over here that I brought to school, but I bought an electric
flying it.
guitar and literally used it once, and it was
Oh.
$4.
That's unlucky. Mark bought a guitar, but he used it sometimes, and I don't think he really
Well, no,
used it
because
a
the
lot.
thing is, I bought my acoustic guitar too, but I love using my acoustic guitar. But there's just no reason to use an electric guitar unless I'm in a rock band.
So
I just
Snake one?
enjoy-
No, it's fucking.
I just
I don't
enjoy.
know. I
playing
feel
my
like there are a
acoustic
lot of reasons.
play- I just enjoy playing my acoustic one literally so much more than my electric one. There's no reason.
You can just riff Metallica all day, and just be happy.
If I was that good at guitar, maybe it'd
What
be.
the fuck?
Well, you good,
Is that a fucking moth? Holy
Press-
It's a moth.
shit!
dude? It's
Preston's
moth.
stoned out of his mind right now. It's just a fucking shadow. What is that? A moth?
What? Where,
Oh, fuck.
wait, where is it? Is it on the windowsill?
Carrie, what's your best purchase?
Oh, Preston's taking a photo of it. Okay, he's no, but I the best purchase I would say is my.
Why is this in my fucking? It's gonna die, by the way.
Oh,
This shit is dying.
I bought in 2014. I bought a GoPro. It was my first like actual camera, and so like that obviously it's super cheesy, but it's like that. Just I started filming everything with it, and then it just
Where the fuck did it go?
It continued on to like now, where I'm just super into filming and shit like that.
I sent you a
is-
picture of it.
Preston is dealing with on my phone. Oh,
Dude,
I see it. Hang on. Oh my god,
I'm-
it's not that
It's fucking
bad.
terrifying
It's
right
all
now.
right. Hang on. Let me lower the
I
brightness.
can't see it.
This
Lower
is
it.
sketch.
Put it in Discord.
Yeah, it's.
That's
it's
what it
very
looks like.
sketch.
I mean, can you see that?
Oh, that's a big fucker.
It's a bad
That's it.
quality.
Wow.
Yeah, and I don't know where it went. Yeah, I was moving.
Well,
I'm
it's gonna
spooked.
Preston's gonna die if you know why he doesn't respond tomorrow. That's why.
Yep.
I don't really know if this is the worst purchase I've ever made.
I don't have any good
Because like
purchases.
to be honest, I know this is really cheesy, but it's like I don't really make bad purchases. Like okay, yeah.
Terry never had a honeymoon period with his money.
No, but the thing was that like I managed to, like I was very thankful in the fact that I sold most of that. Like everyone
But you
has
still
like
bought some of it.
everyone has a honeymoon period where you start making a ton of money. You're like, oh, I can spend everything. And at least Nick, this
Some
started
of us are
happening-
still in that period.
This started happening during the Newsies documentary, like this honeymoon period where I started to make some money off of YouTube, and so I was like, I'm fucking rich, you know, like you start making money.
I actually really noticed that.
I bought.
Terry, why'd you have-
I started buying cameras. I started buying like just all sorts of camera equipment, and I was very lucky in the sense that I could sell most of that back and get most of it back. But it's like,
Fair enough.
I don't know. But to be honest, the reason why I don't consider those bad purchases. I mean, if you look at the final product, I don't consider those bad purchases. So,
Fair enough.
It's true.
Fair enough.
Charles, have you even seen it,
Get
Charles?
in here.
I want to watch the documentary.
Charles, have you even seen it?
No,
Oh, then
So-
why you just?
I want to watch it.
because you got to sell most of it back.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. I mean, Nick, it's on YouTube. I can send you the link. It's on YouTube,
I want the
unlisted.
link, please. I want the link. I
Yeah.
want
No, like Nick, there are times where I'll watch it. Like I'm like, God damn.
It looks
Send me
so
the link,
good.
senpai.
Okay, yeah, I mean, but no, it was dude, that was a fun time.
More.
Zesty Whistle asks, "Have you ever been to a concert?
No.
I've been to one.
Which one?
Yes.
I went to a Zach Brown band concert because I'm a fan of country music.
When and
Um,
where?
It was at the amphitheater. So
At
Lakeview.
the amphitheater.
Amphitheater.
Yo, don't dox us. No, wait.
He's a white kid from FM. Where the fuck else is he
So,
seeing Zach Brown band?
wait, Preston, what
I
about
doxed
you?
us. Yeah, I've been to two. I went to my dad took me to one when I was 14, where it was Alice Cooper as the opener, and then it was Motley Crue. It was it was like their final tour, so we went and saw that, and then I saw the Migos one at the state fair.
Nice.
So
The only one
Yeah,
I've
that
been
one was
to
not very
is
fun.
I was this is like 2017. Yeah, I went to go see Coldplay. It was in Toronto because I drove there. I had family there too, so I got a place to stay.
I feel like they would put on a really good show.
They do. I don't know,
I've
dude.
never
It's so fucking. What, Charles?
I've never been to a concert before.
And that's okay. And that's
I was
okay.
gonna try to go. I was gonna go to one of the other country
Aw,
amphitheater.
what
But
a
obviously,
cutie gamer boy.
No, yeah, I don't know. Okay, yeah.
Doesn't leave his chair.
So, Matt Guggs asked, "What do you guys have to say about Hurricane Laura?" And I just saw this question. I just immediately thought we forgot to bring up the fact that Marco, there's a hurricane. Well, I think it's no longer a hurricane, sadly. But
No,
uh,
no, it fizzled. Marco's not a
Hurricane-
closer.
Hurricane Marco.
Marco's never been a closer.
So there was at the time there was a big Hurricane Marco, and then I think now it's been degraded
Yeah.
to like a tropical storm, and now it's like kind of
Well,
fizzled
yeah,
out.
it fizzled. It fizzled before it hit land. 'Cause,
Unlucky.
Like,
Come on, Mark.
like I said,
Come on.
he's not a closer. He's not a closer. Closing game's weak. That's just how it is.
Yes.
I got
Yeah.
Laura though. Laura looks like some wild shit, man.
Is that
Yeah.
supposed to come up? Is that supposed to come up the East Coast?
No. I think it's like
No.
No,
Louisiana.
it's just gonna hit in the Gulf. It's gonna
Do some damage.
decimate the South, and
and people leave.
The suit.
it,
There's
and people leave.
there's
It looks like there's a fucking lightning storm in it right now, though. Sick
Oh,
aerial photos.
yo, kindness, yo,
But,
Preston, I'm gonna go fucking bust out the drone.
That's yikes. Yeah.
Dude,
Let's
no,
go chase Laura, boys.
It's been a while since we've had a hurricane come up the East Coast to us. Was the last one like
Yeah,
Katrina?
it was Sandy.
Oh, Sandy, yeah. Sorry, Preston. Fucking
Katrina,
It was a
dude.
shit.
might
It was
be.
shit. Wasn't that Katrina 2006 or something like that?
Katrina hit New Orleans. How the fuck is that
Oh.
coming up the East
Oh,
Coast?
I think of the wrong one then. My bad.
It decimated New Orleans.
Sorry.
It curved back out to the Gulf. It went all the way south of
I'm not-
Florida and just came up the entire East Coast to New York.
No, I'm not a weather expert.
Which one came in?
Yeah, and Katrina was old as shit. Sandy, no,
How- where
Sandy
do I remember
had
Hurricane
just
Katrina
cleared when I
from?
moved over there.
If it's super old, where do I remember? I don't know.
Yeah, Bush was in power. In power. He was president. In power is not a good way to say
Bush was
that.
in power. It was not Bush was in office. Bush
I mean,
was in power.
it's not super inaccurate.
Yeah, I
but-
guess. It sounds like he's fucking run. It's like a dictator. He was in power.
Well, it kind of was.
Zesty
but
Wisso asks, "What's your favorite breakfast food?"
I like cereal.
air. Sleep. Sleep is my favorite.
Air, this
breakfast
fucking no hesitation. Just...
food. I don't eat breakfast. I don't work enough to eat breakfast.
I'm down for a bagel.
I like
all
I
of them.
like
I'm gonna be honest, I like waffles, pancakes, cereal, fucking bacon,
I like
eggs,
everything
omelets.
breakfast.
Like all that's good shit. You know.
But like honestly though, waffles with bacon, sausage, and eggs.
You listen
And
like
ice
half,
cream,
half,
ice cream on
you
the
list like
waffles.
half the possible breakfast foods.
Hash
like...
browns. I love hash browns for
fucking
breakfast
love
too.
hash browns. That's nuts.
No, breakfast burritos go unnecessarily hard.
Those seem pretty good.
I just don't have them
Oh
very
my,
often.
they're so
Yeah.
good. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Hi, Charles.
Carl.
Chavos?
Oh, there you go.
My head unfocused.
Nice. Gotta make sure your camera doesn't kill yourself.
Thank you, Kanye. Very cool.
This will be the last question from Grass Grace, who asks, "What was your least favorite subject in high school?"
I've
All of it.
always hated English.
All
I've
of it.
always hated English.
Why?
So like,
was it bad teachers or?
no. I had great teachers. I'm not gonna lie. I just hate the way the English subject in school is taught. So I'm
I hate English too.
a super factual like kind of person. So when it comes to like the English class and a lot of like metaphors and non-literal like thinking, my brain doesn't think that way. Which is why I'm a huge science and math person. I need a factual answer. There absolutely has to be.
Nick is
answers.
smart.
I hate English. Even history, which is like associated with usually history and English are associated with each other, and science and math are associated with each other. Even history has nothing in history is fake. There's always an answer in history class to what happened. There's
What?
never like theoretically a correct answer in English class.
Literature.
I
Yeah.
don't like
Oh,
Well,
I
what-
got you.
what are you,
when it
Charles?
comes to writing anything.
Oh,
In books, obviously, there's like reading books is obviously different. But I'm not a huge reader either. So
history, or like just social studies. I think it's
Why?
actually stupid.
Why?
Like, I mean, like knowing your history is important, but like, honestly,
But
But there's some
It's-
badass.
but
is it boring to learn about? Yes.
Sorry.
but-
You think it's boring?
I think it's
That's true.
boring. everything I want to do outside of school has absolutely nothing to do with history.
That's how I feel
I
about it.
get that, but
It serves no purpose to me at
but
all.
I'm gonna be honest, like Press, I don't know like if you can relate to this, but I've spent the past like few like months, at least like with my wrist. I've been watching a ton of like there's a ton of like great like
I love
honestly
Biographics, dude.
I
Oh,
I haven't. I'm not familiar
Oh,
with that one.
so
I should
good.
probably look. But like, they're like some like Historia
gotta
Civilis
watch it. It's
or
so
like
good.
Epic History TV. They do like full length, just like documentary is not the best word because documentary always seems like a super like we're gonna have historical interviews and like it just seems super cheesy. But like he makes their YouTube channels and just make long term like historical content on like Caesar where they cover 10 years of his
Yeah.
history, the Napoleonic Wars. I actually don't know how to
Yeah.
pronounce that.
Yep.
But like, or like
Yeah, the Napoleonic.
Alexander the Great's 10-year campaign. I watched so much of those videos. They're fucking amazing.
Yeah.
They're told
Yeah,
so
they're
well. It's not like the History Channel where there's like cheap reenactments or with actors or with fucking
Well,
interviews. Like,
The History Channel was never actually.
yeah, that's fair. But it's like it's just so engaging
It's just
the way they tell.
nostalgic for boomers.
It's so engaging the way they tell these stories, and it's just like I just love learning about this shit. Even though it's not, you're right, Charles. It does have nothing to do with like what I want to go into, but doesn't mean I can't like enjoy learning or like at least like
Be
it's entertaining.
educated.
No, but it's not like being educated. It just it's entertaining. Like that's just why.
You,
That's
you
why I
don't
watch
even know why the riots of 1848 happened. How are you going to stop them from happening again, Charles?
And I get someone saying it's boring. I
Exactly.
get it. Like it's just some people are different, and like you are right in the sense that there's nothing.
If
There's
it
nothing to
doesn't
do with.
really apply to me, I'm just like the type of person that doesn't really care that much.
No, I get it. And like honestly, Charles, like I might just send you some stuff because like if it's presented well, I think that you might like it. But again, like I get like the school system is not the greatest way to present information
Here's
to you.
here's my deal. History may not be your thing, but if you had physics with the buck,
No, we're not gonna
Oh.
get into this.
No.
He was a bad teacher.
oh
He was a bad teacher.
no, honestly, you know the reason I hate physics?
What?
Because I like implicitly understand very basic aspects of physics. Things fall, right? More
True.
friction means you go slower.
That do be true.
Right? I understand all these. And then you're throwing numbers at it and it's like, I understand. I understand there are numbers there. But I don't understand what the fuck those
Yo,
numbers
two
do.
friction is how many
Yeah,
fall.
exactly.
Like,
There's two made up units for friction, right? Oh, thank you for the made up unit that I now have to remember. I really appreciate it. And you named it after yourself. How generous,
yeah.
freaking
No, but
Winkelheimer. Like, what?
Yeah.
That is actually
but dude, this
also
brings up just like a
unique.
bigger thing where it's like, and
Bad
like,
teachers.
there are people who just say that like, the majority of like what I learned in middle school and high school, which is useless. It's like I'm not gonna use most of the shit I do, which is like true, but that's just such an ignorant point of view.
It is
Because,
very
like,
ignorant.
It's because like they're like even like learning about physics and you might not understand all of it, or learning about chemistry, which I get it. It's probably boring as fuck to you and you probably don't like it, but it's like just learning about what's out there is just like so good to like you like you're I can't explain it. I mean, Preston gets it, but like it's just expanding your knowledge, even though you might not understand it. It's just so important to like growing up, especially
Well,
when you're young and going out
I
into the world.
guess my thing is like you look at anti-vaxxers. Anti-vaxxers are all the people who are like, yeah, I mean, I took biology, but I'm not gonna need that in my real life.
Yeah,
you know,
like,
I don't need that in my line of work. Yeah. And then they're like, yes, I googled it. Vaccines bad. Vaccines bad.
Here are
Vaccines cause
1,000
autism,
reports.
and I hate
Here
autism.
are 1,000 reports saying vaccines are good, but there's 2 here that say they're bad. So you know,
Exactly.
yeah, like it's just
But-
it's
but I don't need to know biology or chemistry or anything
yeah, it's
like
just
that
such an ignorant point of
because
view.
I googled it. I'm an expert.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, and just like it's just learning about
solved.
stuff. Learning about stuff. Like I don't know, like
okay, but why do anti-vaxxers like
Oh.
hate autistic people so
okay, for
much?
Preston, I just want to see what Nick and Charles think about what I just said.
Okay. Yes.
Listen,
We'll just let that one hang for the end of the podcast. That one's just not
What-
going to be
what, Nick?
answered, but it has
Well,
been proposed.
Any other
like,
question?
What?
Answer in the
What I said with like
comments.
how it's like an ignorant like thing where it's like I'm not gonna need any of this in my future. I don't need
Oh,
fucking
yeah. No, I think that's a bad way. I think that's a bad way to think. I just think in general, I like learning new things mainly because of the fact that expanding your horizons is a good way to figure out what you like to do.
Yeah,
Like,
that's another great way to say it.
Charles, you see that? Oh, he has a cup. Never mind.
What?
He's counting
Yeah.
the milk
Oh, he's
jug.
gonna drink. He's gonna drink milk out of the jug.
No, he has a cup.
Oh,
I'm
Uh,
disappointed.
yeah. What?
Okay,
Do
just
you have
give
anything
me
to
a
say,
sec. I gotta
Charles?
go get a drink real quick.
Do you have
I
anything
mean-
to say?
Eh.
eh.
Because I know Charles is out of all of us. Charles is the most one where it's like he just doesn't like school, and it's
I'm
like,
Very closed-minded, but very open-minded person.
you know what, Charles, you say you're close-minded, but at least you can say that, and that's pretty open-minded of you. Like, I know that sounds really weird, but it's like at least you can admit that.
I can be a very like open, optimistic person, but some things I am just very shut the doors, shut the fuck up.
But like, what? Like, again, like it's just like probably just like we're just different people. But it's like, I mean, what's like? I remember like there's just a thing where it's like it's okay to be wrong. It just means like I don't know. It's like I know this is a really cheesy quote, but it's like it's okay to be wrong because it just means you learned something new. Like
Yeah,
and no one's gonna be like, yo, I remember all the times Preston was wrong. Here they are, boom, 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 boom. Like no one's keeping track of this shit, you know?
1.6 million people know the time I was wrong about God's plan.
Kristen.
That's Preston
That's a mood.
I was thirsty.
is drinking milk. Okay, all right. Well,
I love milk. Milk is
What?
great.
no, I
What?
was just commenting.
Berry milk.
You're weird for bringing it up, Carrie.
Sorry. I don't drink
Yeah.
milk out of the jug. Might be.
Oh,
I'm okay
I
with
did do both,
learning,
Charles.
What, Charles?
but I do not like history.
See, I mean,
History
I
is super important though.
I think
History is really important, unfortunately.
plus it makes you sound smart because you can reference all these things. People are like, haha, yes, haha. But
yeah, but
that's-
I think I have a
Like the
general
peasant revolts of
understanding.
1848.
yes,
I totally
in
think
Africa, right?
No,
Oh,
no,
fuck.
that was
Fuck.
in Europe.
I tried a shot. It didn't hit.
The thing
Yep.
the thing about history of me is just like do I really need to know about the class systems of like the year 200?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why?
Here's why: because they still affect the world today. I mean, if you go to India, the caste system is gone, right? But
Yeah,
it
but I
still
don't-
exists. So
I'm not
yeah, but you can still know about
What is-
India. I mean, here's the deal. Here's the reason I think history is important. Because I could legitimately sit down with an Indian and a Nepali and have an educated conversation on Hinduism and its impact in society. And all my other friends were just like, I'm white, I don't know this. And it's just like, that just seems
It
ignorant.
expands your worldview. It expands.
Yeah, it makes
expands your-
the
you a
world
better
bigger.
citizen.
Yeah.
It makes you a better world
Exactly. Now, I'm not for all that globalist propaganda with better world citizen, but I do like expanding the worldview.
Yeah.
It just makes it so you can have real conversations with more people.
well like even like about
And at the end of the day, that's how you exchange information.
like the fucking like BC years. Do I really need to know about that?
Yes.
Yeah, the Roman Republic was in the BC years,
Well,
and
no,
that's what
No,
our
no,
current government is modeled after.
That's what I'm okay with learning about. Like that's like the type of history that I like to learn about.
Rome.
Rome.
Ancient. You just wait. What?
Somewhat interesting to me. I don't
But
know
is
why.
it interesting to you because you already like know about like, oh, I've heard of Rome. Like
No,
and that's just where the line stops. Like
Actually don't know why. That's the only thing about history that intrigues me besides the Cold War. I
well,
don't
why?
know.
Because there's a new Call of Duty game going
No.
out.
No. A lot of things in history I just don't
That's fine. But okay,
care
the thing is for me though is that like I don't want to watch like a YouTube video on like fucking what the Cold War or World War II because to be honest, those topics are overplayed as fuck. I already know most of this shit.
true.
And again, like there is things I don't know.
I don't know about the Cold War.
Okay, maybe
the
that's
Cold
true, but
War
at
is-
least World
the
War
Cold
II.
War is a difficult one.
World War II is such a topic that
World War II, the basics are overplayed.
there are just so many
but
like
the minutia
documentaries
is
and-
very
and
interesting.
fucking just I know
Because a lot of the stuff that isn't explored is the relationships that occurred during World War II and how that impacted the Cold War.
yeah.
You know, I
Yeah.
mean, if Patton had had his way, Moscow would be speaking American right now.
Yeah, but
I thought I took history class out of my schedule this semester.
well, you hate learning, huh? You said
have
you like
to take
learning.
a history
You
class.
said you like learning.
I just don't have a history class in my schedule this semester.
Manhattan Project.
Wait, you have to take a history class?
No, I don't. I don't have to take one this semester. I'm not taking one this semester. So I was trying to.
But do you have to take? Do you have to take one period?
I think one. I don't know.
That's
Because
close.
I got out of both of my credits with AP World and AP US. So
I didn't take it.
But I want to say though, that's like because like World War II is
Sag.
such an overplayed topic, or like fucking like what like the Manhattan. And it's nothing against you, Charles. I'm just thinking of like really cliche history project, like the Manhattan Project. You know, it's like super cliche stuff that I already know a decent amount about, but I want to know more about like Alexander the Great. We've heard about like everyone's heard about the guy, but like don't you want to know what what actually happened, or like Napoleon? We've all heard about him, you know. And like that's why I've just been like looking into those top or like the like
Napoleon's successor's cooler, by the way. Napoleon Bonaparte III,
he did
Pops off.
but yeah, like there's just some things where it's like
which
and-
ties into Otto von
or even like
Bismarck.
looking at like I guess alternate
Pretty
views of
sick.
history, because like I remember there's an HBO miniseries on John Adams, which is really good. I recommend it. You probably won't watch it, but I still recommend it. But it's like it just looks at like and like it just and like one of the things that I know Preston like is gonna just weird out at this, but it's like if anyone's familiar with the musical Hamilton, it just obviously it happens during the American Revolution, and so like watching John Adams alongside my knowledge of Hamilton, I was able to compare the two, and I'm like, wait, some of this shit doesn't match up. But through that, I was able to learn more about like timelines and like what actually happened, because getting two different perspectives, it's just like I don't know, it's just like this all happened a few months ago, and it's just like it's super cool to just learn more about like your past. But yeah.
That's the end of the
This-
podcast. Bye.
this is dope. Do we have any more questions?
No, we spent the last
I
we
see.
spent so long just turning into a fucking history discussion.
Hey, history's sick, man. Biographics, it's a plug. Oh, it's so good because it's literally just like biographies on major world.
There you go. Go
Leaders.
watch Epic History TV's documentary series on Napoleon. That's also good as well. And Charles, actually, it's also both to the audience and Charles. There's a YouTube channel called Historia Civilis that specializes
I've
on
heard that.
ancient history and Rome. And the way he presents information is very easy to understand, and it's very entertaining. And I will send you videos because I think he covers like 10 years of Caesar's life in the course of like 20 different videos, and it's very interesting. And like he goes in like it. I think you'll like it. But okay.
Well, De Bello Gallico is no joke.
That is the end of this podcast. Thank you for watching it from
Aw,
YouTube,
shucks.
and thanks for
I
listening
heard
on
there's a
Spotify.
new coronavirus
Bye.
patch update coming soon.
All right, thanks for watching, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Everyone's
Bye.
Charles, say goodbye.
Bye.